Can artists actually make a living from streams, or is the real money hiding somewhere else? Well, Spotify only pays 0.03 to 0.005 cents per stream, and only about 0.8% of artists on Spotify generate more than 50,000 a year from streaming royalties. That's from Spotify's Loud and Clear report in 2024. And I want to say that I've been blessed to be in that 1% club, earning way over 50,000 a year from streaming alone. And so to make 1,000 a month from Spotify alone, you need to generate 200,000 to 300,000 streams per month, which isn't that bad and not that hard, okay? To make $4,000 a month from your music, and that's like a modest income, you need 800,000 to 1.2 million streams per month, okay? And so you need to understand that you need to have a certain amount of catalog music out there, because if you're trying to get, 200 to 300,000 streams per month, you need to break that down per day. That means you'd probably need about, 10,000 streams a day to hit that 300,000 streams a month. Okay, 10,000 streams a day. That means I need 10 songs doing 1,000 streams a day, right? Or I need 20 songs doing 5,000 streams a day. And when you start to break up the math, it makes it more attainable. And this is the whole idea of Playlist Profits in our book, and how you want to drive streams with meta ads, trigger the algorithm. Because I get hundreds of thousands of streams now, not from any effort that I've done recently, but from all the marketing and promotion I did years ago. And now the algorithm via Spotify's radio playlist, the My DJ, Discover Weekly, they're just sharing the song out there because I hustled long enough and got the streams, and the songs were good, and there was low skip rates, there was high save rates, and high share rates. So Spotify went and shared my music out. Okay, but while I was growing my streaming empire, all right, I remember asking the old CEO of CD Baby, he's not there anymore, but Derek Sivers, and he emailed me back and he says, look, Chris, if you want to grow your streaming revenue, well, then you need to focus on that. And all the years before that, I had only focused on touring. So I was making well over 6 figures a year from touring, but my streaming was only here. And part of that was because the label had owned them for a period of time. But then I started to get my albums back. And then I got another album back. And my streaming revenue kept on going up and going up. And so it took a matter of years. And so it didn't happen overnight, but the point is it happened. And I kept on marketing and kept on releasing new music, and I was consistent, all at the same time. I was doing merch drops. I was doing Kickstarters. I was getting my music in TV and film, right? I actually had a Patreon. We have a fighter club, a fan club. We built an email list, and we did all these things along the way while I was building the streaming up. But again, the foundation comes down to great music, great marketing. I like to say that all the strategies that I teach on my Spotify 5-day challenge, or, in our books and ebooks and courses, is that good marketing only makes a bad song fail faster. And you find that good song by marketing all the songs, and you find the hit, right? It's the 20-80 rule, right? 80% of your streams will come from 20% of your songs. You only need a few hits to really change your life. When I look at, the millions of streams that we will get a year, that comes from 20% of the songs. If I've got 100 songs, that means only 20 of them are really driving all those streams, and the other ones, not so much. But the more catalog you have, obviously the more opportunity to get those streams, and those stack up, and those start being little digital assets on Spotify, on Apple Music, on YouTube, and then all of a sudden you're making all this streaming revenue. Because remember, yes, as much as we want to focus on Spotify, Amazon brings in money too. Apple Music brings in a portion of it, YouTube, and then you got Spotify. Those are like really your four. Then you stack on your merch, you stack on your hardcore fans and your live concerts, TV film syncs. All of a sudden, you've got a 6-figure plus business. But it doesn't happen overnight. You got to keep working it.